And good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Antimatter Bandits. And we'll just quickly go round my esteemed guests tonight. Welcoming back Lee.
Hello.
And you're not a stalker tonight.
Ugh.
And, of course, welcoming back Marty. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing better, actually. Not that much of a cold anymore.
Yeah, I think I don't know how bad I sound this week, but I think it's an improvement anyway. Let's carry on. As usual, opinions in this commentary are ours and not those of the copyright holders. And we're going back to good old Voyager into the murky depths of season 1, and we're at episode 6, which is Eye of the Needle. Yeah, I am remembering all this right. So everyone's sitting at home. Is my team ready to go with this one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, everyone, if you have your media all paused up, and hit the play button now, and you should be seeing the ship on your screen right now. And this introduces another cliche storyline for Voyager.
Yes, we're about to go home. Oh, shit, it didn't work.
But it is quite satisfying how crushed they are at the end. There's something to be said for, especially Harry, he's completely humiliated. Well, that's Harry, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, I don't think we even need to comment on the physics of wormholes for this.
Not really.
Yeah, because...
What the hell did he just say? He's assuming
75% chance.
He's assuming it leads to somewhere in our own galaxy.
Or it leads anywhere at all, really.
Oh, yeah.
Because... well, I'll ask you, Marty, what exactly, in proper physics, is wormholes?
Well, a wormhole is basically a possible prediction of general relativity. There are solutions to Einstein's equations that permit it. We just don't know how they would actually form. But what it is basically a tunnel between one place in space-time and another.
Okay.
It leads to all kinds of really nasty problems, but it actually is one of the most reasonable methods of hypothetical time travel.
Yeah.
Time travel?
Yeah, a wormhole that has it can lead to different points in time, not just in space. So if you were to go from one end to the other, you would go either into the future or into the past. So that's like a potential way to move into the past. The problem is we don't know how such a wormhole would actually form in reality.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to use them just as long-distance travel?
Yes.
Right. Because I don't want to be time traveling, I want to be exploring.
Well, the issue is I don't think there would be any way to actually control where you
That's
go.
a bit
I mean,
like Lost in Space, the movie.
Actually haven't seen it.
Oh, that's a good suggestion, Glee.
Oh, damn it.
Yes. But yeah, well, we're just talking because, like in any other, we'll get fed up with these. We're already fed up with these I never like the credits for this. There's not a lot I do like about Voyager, but the credits just seemed just meh, like the whole thing. Just underwhelming, I thought. And also, see this the start, the reflection of the ship on the planet's rings.
Yeah, if nothing else, the scale is ridiculous.
That either implies that Voyager is like nearly an astronomical unit in size, which we know it's not. No, but then again, Voyager changes size on a week-to-week basis, as you find out. Even in some shows, I do remember when it lands on planets and you see them outside.
I haven't really thought of that.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's for next season, the 37th. Remember that.
Oh.
Landing fins!
Oh, that episode sucked.
Magnify. So would you actually be able to see a wormhole?
I would assume there'd be a distortion effect.
I think it would basically just if you look at, you'd look into it and you would see what's on the other side.
Yeah.
I don't see why there would be like something glowing or anything like that. But I think what they're going for here is that, actually, the space would be curved in a really funny manner, so there would be a gravitational field associated with it. So yes, there would be matter falling in. There would be matter falling into it, probably. So yeah, that could actually cause some radiation to be emitted.
Travel 2 ways, otherwise they'll look very different at both ends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I'm surprised she didn't just shoot it first. That's her solution. That's season 1 Janeway, anyway.
And season 2 and 3 and
something
4.
new. Shoot it.
No, torture it first.
Yeah.
See if it can make me coffee.
Ooh.
Collapsing for... Okay, yeah.
Right.
Because one of the funny things about wormholes predicted by general relativity, as I understand it, is that they are necessarily unstable. So basically, if something goes through it, it will collapse, I think. But it's not going to collapse for centuries. It'll just disappear.
See, I wonder if Janeway's seeing this episode. Does Janeway just have a premonition of what's going to happen because she keeps humouring Harry all the way through?
So it's another torture technique.
Yeah. It's just because she knows that it's going to be a crushing defeat and this humiliation again. Because, what was it Tom said?
So send another one, you idiot.
Yes. I mean, you seem to have no shortage of shuttlecraft and torpedoes, but... Or you're kind of, There's somebody on the other side. Oh, who could it be? Okay. And because we're still in... the good old, the Doctor. What will we do without him?
Yeah, he has saved quite a few episodes and made them watchable.
Then why do they still keep with Tom Paris as being the medic's assistant? Even though, Kes kind of does sort of semi-take on the role. It just seems to vary, doesn't it, between Tom and Kes? And then, we all know how Tom got the jobs. His outstanding qualifications for it.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
Yeah. Yeah, he is saving it here. This is actually quite a good bit of storytelling. They would be nervous about although I don't know why they would be so nervous about a holographic Doctor.
Considering they have holographic sex dolls.
They've got holographic everything. Doctor doesn't give a shit. Yep, and there's always got to be a strand of DNA in the background of the Doctor's screens. See, just behind him there, spinning around. Oh, well, it's molecules it's either molecules or DNA. They have to have that. Otherwise, we know it's the medic's bay.
You're forgetting, Doctor. Sheet magic.
And here we see Janeway's short man syndrome. Where is she standing there? I know they're sitting down, but she's completely towering over everyone there.
She's standing on the Desert Doctor's chair. Since he's...
Oh, great, yeah. A gravitational eddy. What on earth is that?
I have
no idea.
The same as a water eddy, just done with space-time.
Yep.
Stage.
Harry. Oh, you know whenever he gets enthusiastic. I think she is humouring him.
All your hopes and dreams.
They'll be crushed soon.
And he's doing something that has to do with subspace, which is the classic. I mean, it's either subspace or quantum.
Subspace is Voyager.
Or chronotones.
Chromatons, no. They're quite low down on the list of things.
Yeah.
Tachyons are what you're thinking of.
That's what.
Positrons, they're in there as well. They're used quite a lot.
But positrons actually exist.
Yeah, that's the problem. They should stay away from those.
And
that's what they should stay away from quantum too.
But quantum's their sacred god that gets them out of everything in this.
Yeah.
Oh God, Harry, we just know what's going to happen to you. Everyone's building him up here. It's the whole crew in on this. Alana.
That's actually a continuity error.
Is it?
Yeah, because in a later episode, I think it's in season 7, she has a flashback to when she was a kid, and she's a lot older than 5.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, I think she says something. I don't remember.
Is that the camping trip with her cousins?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's definitely more than 5.
Yeah. The dreaded C word there.
Yeah. And no, I haven't seen it all that many times. It's actually just that I saw that episode last week or something like that.
Yeah.
So useful to have a good memory when trying to keep track of this.
Remembering pointless details is what a nerd does.
Yes.
Correct.
Especially pointless details that contradict other pointless details.
Yes.
Are we fragging later? Wait.
I don't know, might be. But anyway, concentrate on the episode now.
I lost my thread a little there.
Are you high right now?
Not yet.
No, alright, cool.
You have no idea. It shouldn't be too hard to calculate.
I mean, but they did get readings that it was opened on the other side, so...
Yeah, so they should have some way of doing a distance measurement and then...
I really
what a great job she's just given him. Just keep on transmitting. Do nothing else, Harry. But this gets quite unintentionally hilarious later on. They're saying the originator in.
How
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, if they can't see the other side, how the hell do they know?
I'm not going to be able to triangulate from the other end of a wormhole.
They said they couldn't figure it out, so did they...
The only way they could have known that is by knowing that it's a Romulan signal. And they'd have already mentioned that if they had known that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing. She doesn't need to do her short man round Kess anyway. That's one thing. All those. Yeah, I'm just looking there. But she... No, there she goes. She has to get up on the pedals. Wait a minute. Was there not a power shortage a while back? And they couldn't replicate anything?
Coffee!
Well, that's not coffee. Is it coffee she's drinking? Could be.
No, I think she said something like vegetable soup or something.
Yeah. Oh, I wish Neelix's needs were being ignored. So bad.
I wish Neelix were being ignored.
Yeah. And here, does this count as Psycho Janeway? What she's prepared?
This is something I just don't get. Why is the Doctor supposed to be more than just some other hologram?
I don't know. Like, it's weird how, Deep Space, I know some people hate this in Vic Fontaine.
Yeah.
I like Vic Fontaine.
Well, I know there are some people out there who can't stand.
I just hate the parts where you actually have to listen to him sing because, I mean, you just fast forward past that.
I mean, he is a good singer, it's just not my kind of music for me.
And it doesn't.
But it's just
I'm trying to watch Star Trek. I don't want to hear a friggin' Frank Sinatra song,
Yeah, but no, it's just the point I'm making is, like, the people who designed the Doctor, I'm assuming they were better kind of programmers than the ones that designed Vic. And Vic doesn't seem to have any of the personality problems or, the whole philosophical about his existence debates.
Yeah.
So you think they would have, Starfleet would have better programmers.
But remembering this is Dr. Zimmerman's brainchild thing.
Yeah.
And it's his personality, basically.
Yeah, but you think they would account for things like bedside manner, how that is quite vital. I mean, it's a good thing they didn't.
There should have been a screening process when they installed them, yes.
Yeah, but even if he had, perfect bedside manner, why should he be regarded as more than just, the hologram that you create in a holodeck?
Yeah. Like I say, with Vic Fontaine, they were attached to him, but they did know he was a hologram at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're so attached to this Voyager that they sacrifice his repair program to repair it.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, just you wait, Carrie. Your moment's coming.
Carrie?
Harry.
Oh, Harry. Ending transmission, you're lying to me.
Yeah, but it's what they do once they end the transmission. Okay, the Romulans don't believe her. Not just this, but what she orders next is quite... Why would he have broke? Because he thought you were bullshitting. Chakotay just explained he did not believe you.
Isn't that from the era where the Romulans are still not in communication with Earth? After they've met, but before they've reintroduced themselves?
I think it's 70 years ago, this guy.
That's during the closest thing they have to peace with the Romulans.
Yeah. I think this is set just before the Dominion War, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's set just after the Defiant arrived at...
Aye.
DS9.
So here's what she proposes. Just keep hailing him constantly. So yeah, basically just keep prank calling this guy until he answers me.
Hello,
That's her
this is
solution.
a select call from the Death Project. Would you like to return the charges?
I mean, it's just annoy him till he responds. Blah, blah, blah. I've forgotten how much this episode, this is a bit of a drag, this one. I think it's just
this B plot is pretty boring.
Yeah. But the thing with the A plot is, you know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
If but you know they're not going to get home.
Yeah, it's the 6th episode. I mean...
6th episode of your first season. You're not going to have that. Yeah, that doesn't involve killing him. Yeah, I think this is the one time the Doctor's not... Well, he's not bad, but he's just given nothing here, Picardo. Why is Janeway acting like this is some major technological breakthrough they're promising?
It's the idea of giving sentience to a hologram that she's afraid of.
So I say again with Vic Fontaine, he was able to deactivate himself. Wasn't he? Yeah, he was.
He was?
Yeah, he was. Well, he was aware he was a hologram, but again,
but I don't remember him ever deactivating himself.
In a Paper Moon, he did.
Oh.
Computer, I'm bored of this Ferengi.
Yes, for all you Janeway fans, this is what you want to see. Janeway in her skivvies right now. I'm sure there is someone who finds this erotic in some...
Yeah, probably.
There's someone out there, if this is your thing, here you go.
This is before Q offered to make babies with her.
Yeah. Thank you for answering our hail. Well, you did keep just repeat calling him for the past goodness knows how many hours. I mean, it's got to be a good... I don't know, she was down in sick bay. She probably did... Yeah, they've probably been doing that for 6 hours, just repeat calling this guy. They have just irritated him into return.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter why. The question is whether it is fake or not why you would fake it.
Yeah, and also with what happens later, you think they would have figured out something, the Romulans would have figured something out.
Hang on, I thought Cardassians were Beta Quadrant. They left DS9, they were near Cardassia.
Yeah, the whole Alpha and Beta Quadrant seems to switch about a hell of a lot.
Yeah, they seem to count both of them as the Alpha Quadrant.
Yeah. Yeah, she says that to everyone. You have nothing to fear.
Be right back. Get my phaser.
Oh, this is a drag of an episode. A and B plot.
I've said it once and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Your own fault. You chose to do this.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
But there's bad episodes which are better to talk about, because...
Yeah, there are episodes that are so bad they're good, and there are episodes that are so bad that it's fun to pick them apart.
And there's some episodes that are so bad it's painful, and then, like this is typical Voyager, this episode, really. It's so bad, it's just forgettable. I mean, thankfully
they're breathing on the mic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's better. I say, thankfully, the next episode that's coming up, there's a lot to pick apart in that one.
You're still breathing on the mic.
Yes. And you're still breathing.
Right, now?
That's it. Yeah, breathing again.
Son of a bitch.
What? You're near my face now.
Okay, that's it. Well, try not to exhale so loudly, probably. Oh, God. Oh, how cheesy is this shot?
That's how boring this episode is. We're talking about Glee's breathing instead of the episode.
Yeah, it is. There's just so little, because we all know how it's going to end, and it's just...
But they don't even follow it up. They don't tell us if the message got home.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they kinda do.
Da-da-da. And again, I've got to say this, the Romulans are the worst bad guys. It's been said time. But like, it's just, the Romulans, they sound so good and they do a dip, but whenever they are the main bad guy in any Trek thing, it just doesn't, the whole thing suffers, I think.
Well,
they are well conceived, but
yeah.
Romulans are basically there but for the grace of God versions of us.
No. It was the Ferengi that were the Ferengi were written as versions of us. But like I say, the Romulans...
The Romulans, they're just deceptive. They're so deceptive that it just doesn't seem realistic at all. It doesn't seem believable that you could have bad guys that are so deceptive that they can't trust each other and therefore can't cooperate.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, they're best in small doses, I think, the Romulans.
I think they made Sela a decent bad guy.
Who's Sela?
Tasha's daughter.
Yeah, but that was a little bit different, that one.
These half-humans that reject their heritage.
She was terribly underused.
Yeah. But like, from TNG, there was Tomahawk, and it just never... Underused, and you never felt any connection to him. And like, I hate to say this, but like, in Enterprise you've got the main bad guy of Shran, and he was well used in the... I mean, he was a little underused, but you felt a connection to that character straight away. He was done very well.
Sorry, who?
Shran.
Shran's not a baddie.
Well, he's kind of a duplicitous one, kind of.
No, the reused baddie in Enterprise is Silik.
Yeah, but Shran is kind of used as you can't, and the Andorians were kind of the enemy race as such. Well, they didn't trust the Federation totally.
Yes, because the Federation trusted Vulcan. Once the Vulcans showed their
Except
hand.
It wasn't even the Federation at the time, but whatever.
Yeah.
Starfleet.
Yeah. But I see, we're talking about all the rest of the franchise apart from Voyager at this point. That's how...
You know, we can't skip it.
No, we've got to go through them properly.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna torture ourselves by watching Voyager again.
Yes. But we get to talk this time while we do it.
Yeah.
This time? Why weren't you talking last time?
We get to voice our frustration not just in a Skype conversation.
Yes. And there's some noise coming from somebody there.
Yeah, that was me opening a tube of Pringles.
All right.
I have Pringles on my desk.
We are not being paid by Pringles, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just a nice coincidence.
Tell the crew to prepare their personal messages. Yeah.
You just yell that to the bridge.
Captain, I've got to talk to you. It's nothing important, though. Phase amplitude of the visual link is within a few megahertz. Megahertz is not a measure of amplitude, you silly woman. God damn it.
Shit, I missed that completely.
Yes. Holy crap, no, it's just, I work on audio systems in my job, and that just, holy shit.
Frequency and amplitude are two different things.
They are related, but they're not the same.
Wow.
I can't. Isn't it?
The phase amplitude. Ugh. Amplitude is decibels or something similar, volts even.
Yeah.
Like, the amplitude is just basically the strength of the signal. It's got bugger all to do with the frequency. No, so I never noticed that till now either. It was just as I read it. I mean, it's no wonder this crew their engineer doesn't know that amplitude isn't measured in, oh, damn you. Yeah, an eidetic memory. What's that? Is that just photographic memory?
Yeah. Same thing.
Oh, but they have to say it the other way, so it's more science fiction.
No, photographic isn't accepted very much anymore.
Yeah, well, photographic memory implies that that you only remember what you've seen.
You don't understand.
Eidetic memory means you remember sensory input, regardless of what sense we're talking about. So you would remember things that you've heard as well. It's not just that you remember images.
Wait, Torres and Janeway just said keep it quiet, but Kess already knows about this. Just told the Doctor they might be getting back soon.
That's abandoning him on the ship.
Yeah.
Whip, whop, 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 whop.
This is the only way this episode works, that they're just trolling Harry the whole time. And it's all put on just so they can watch Harry's utter shock and disappointment at the end.
Yeah. She's discovering a new use for holograms, I think.
Yeah.
Exercise.
In fact, that would have been a more interesting story if she'd fallen in love with the Doctor rather than the flirting with Tom thing.
Yeah.
Even though she's supposed to be an official couple with
him. Speaking of him, where's he been all this episode? Bloody hell, it's that boring we're actually missing Neelix, for crying out loud.
To me, this does
What's become of us?
Episode.
Yeah.
They're using 3 sets total.
Yeah. Well, it's quite common, like, shortly after the pilot they have to do that, because the pilots, they invest a lot of money because a pilot episode has to grab the audience.
Yeah.
They invested a lot of money in Caretaker. Most of the scenes were filmed on a farm.
Yeah,
but there's quite a lot of special effects work in that.
Yeah, and they went on location.
To a farm.
For some of the scenes.
And also Quark was in it as well. So.
True.
Oh, God. If I was the Romulan and I'd heard Taurus's conversation earlier, I would be saying, that bitch is not going to beam me over. No, they're transporting a giant dildo. How are they managing to beam that onto his bridge?
Sending it via radio transmission, like that would work.
I mean, I'm guessing, like, it would have been safer just to send it to his transporter room.
This is a shuttle.
They'd have to build one more set.
Yeah. 37 megajoules. That's actually quite tame for Voyager. That might have, because they usually just go with horrendously big numbers for everything.
Or they would call it isojoules, so they don't have to...
There's another question for you. What does the term ISO actually mean? I know what it means in a computing sense, but is there a mathematical or physics term?
The same. Isomorphic means the same form.
All right.
Isosceles or...
So,
yeah,
all right, yeah.
Yeah, it's that the sides of a triangle are the same length.
Two sides.
Okay,
yeah.
The same or identical or kind of thing. So isolinear just makes no sense really when they talk about that. Isolinear chips.
Yeah.
Well, it could be a chip that's shaped like whatever it's been.
My goodness. It's flashing.
A linear chip, what the hell is that? Yeah, no, it's just, they just like to use that. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
So we've already
it sounds science fiction-y, so let's use it.
Yep.
It's not like nerds are watching. Oh, wait.
Has she got Harry?
Yep. It's the only way this episode makes sense, that they're just trolling Harry all the time. Phase variance in the radiation stream.
Martin, would you be able to do a short explanatory clip on YouTube about what phase actually is?
It's not difficult. Phase is quite an easy concept.
Yeah.
Not according to this show.
Well, phase is another kind of be-all. It seems to cause all their problems when it's actually a very simple concept.
And their miracle weapons, transphasic torpedoes.
Transphasic, yeah, that's another one of those things that...
Changing phase, yeah. I mean, phase is just, I don't know. It's just based two sine waves and you move one along. They're in different phases. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, Glee, if you have a piece of paper right now and you draw two sine waves underneath each other and you move one slightly to the left or right, then that's them out of phase. If they match up perfectly, they're in phase.
Exactly.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. And then you get things like, then you get interference patterns and all that kind of stuff. Hey,
it's convenient that he would know what year it is on a calendar that he never uses.
So it's 30 years, not...
He's showing clear evidence of temporal displacement. Which is? How do you show clear...
And
I mean, the only clear evidence that I've...
If he's moved through a wormhole, he wouldn't show it. I mean, how would he show any kind... Even if it was possible to just do a reading of someone and see that he has traveled through time, I don't see how that would be the case, because all he has really done is move a distance through a tunnel.
I don't quite know how Starfleet measures the age of things, because they have what's called quantum dating, which can give things in negative years. So what it could be is they take the background radiation of the universe or whatever, and every person has a share of that, and that's what's different when you go through another time.
Well, you gave that a lot of thought, didn't you?
Nope. Mm-hmm. I just came up with that.
Oh, see. Remember this, everyone, what she's saying about polluting the timeline here. It comes back like all these things when Janeway makes a grand moralizing speech, it bites her in the ass later on.
Even though she is supposedly responsible for IBM.
No, but she's saying, yeah, but...
That's right.
But not even that, but this early on, and then go to the final episode, what she's saying here, we can't go back, pollute the timeline. And then the last episode, fuck it. Timeline, you're my bitch now.
Yeah.
And her, how she changes opinions on whether alliances are good or taking technology is in or out this week.
She'll side with the Talaxians over the Kazon, who are clearly better spacefarers.
Yeah. Yeah, what a great plan. In 20 years will you relay the messages? They've built up a trust with this guy. Could they not get him to contact someone at Starfleet? Oh, that's polluting the timeline. Plot convenience.
Yeah.
They can't stop themselves getting into this situation, because that would pollute the timeline, but they can change the future, so why don't they just have Starfleet working on that hyper-subspace stuff?
Quantum.
Mm-hmm.
That one chip contains messages from the whole crew.
I think is that an isolinear? See as we. Yeah, I'm willing to believe that could hold all those messages.
Well, we've got stuff now that's that size that could take a lot of data, but
yeah, sure.
They're beaming him over. That's a lot of electronic interference.
Yeah. That's something that's never really... Phase variance is out of sync.
So what happens to the probe that's stuck in the wormhole? Does that just disintegrate?
Yeah.
No, they can't. You don't know that.
Oh, you can feel their hopes shattering here. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, thinking about when Tuvok did say there you go, Harry.
I can see his shoulders break.
Yeah. You can see everyone's going to enjoy mocking Harry tonight.
Yep.
No, Bruce, when Tuvok said, he's showing clear signs of time travel, maybe he was just looking at the tricorder when he was saying the date, and he just checked the date on his tricorder or something. That's the only reason I can think of why he would say that.
Given that it's not until Message in a Bottle that they tell Starfleet they're still alive, it's obvious that he didn't transmit the messages.
Yeah. But this is never mentioned again because continuity, can't have that. And this B-plotter we really didn't need. Because it makes no sense that the crew would be so harsh to the Doctor, because although they would realise it's the only person we've got for the job.
Yeah.
So So why would they be such dicks to him?
When does the Doctor jump through a wall?
I don't know. I can't remember that happening.
I can remember it happening. I just can't remember what the context was. He went to grab the wall emitter, so it wasn't all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, this is a plot point that leads nowhere.
Yeah.
Doesn't he eventually give himself a name when he gives himself a family?
No.
Yeah, in the last episode, in a timeline that was then erased.
Yep, so it doesn't matter at the point. So that was that episode. That was boring as hell.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Why?
Romulans!
And no Neelix.
Yeah, that's right. But I think on these we will nominate a stupid science moment, and I'll go for B'Elanna measuring phase in megahertz. Has to go up there for my dumb science moment.
I mean amplitude.
Sorry, it was amplitude, wasn't it? Sorry, yeah. But either one's quite bad. But yeah, it was measuring amplitude in megahertz. It goes right up there. Do you know, Marty, do you have a different one at all?
No, I think that has to be it.
Yeah, I think we'll do that for now. We'll nominate a dumb science moment, but yeah.
I'm going to go with beaming over a memory stick.
Anyway, that I don't know what. I'm just going to give that a 3. Just utterly forgettable.
I give it a 4 because Romulans.
And Marty?
Well, it's pretty average Voyager.
It's not bad for a Voyager episode.
No.
Yeah, second thoughts, I think I'll go with 4.
Yeah, me too.
It's just slightly below average Voyager, I would say.
Yeah.
Just completely, utterly forgettable. Alright, shall we move on to the next one?
Right.
Yeah. I'd see everyone in the next video or audio, however you're following us. We'll see you in a little bit.